Aloha friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sacred Lotus and welcome to another adventure here on Slackville. Here we are. I've just working on decisions regarding my shop and what I'm selling. And I've currently picked out 5 items for the moment. I think the last 4 slots of that the last 4 columns of the shulker box I think I'm going to reserve for flowers, and I may only pick 4 every month. Yeah, I've got some thinking to do. I've got farms to build and reorganize. I'm just smelting up some glass here so I can make some windows, because the trapdoors have served their purpose, but it's time to upgrade to proper glass so I can see out properly, because currently my only way to see out and see what's going on is to open a flap and peek out, which is fine, but it does leave me vulnerable. If I were to open this trapdoor at the wrong time and a creeper wander up, it has the opportunity to go boom. So yeah, once I'm done here, I can show you some stuff that I've been working on. Although I can show you what's going on out here. I've taken out my cactus and my sugarcane farm, and I've replaced it with a mini kelp farm just to build up supply till I can get a proper one sorted. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going for any redstone farms for the moment. I may do one for flowers, but we will see how that goes later on. For the moment, all I have is wheat and vines going that have a decent supply coming out. I still need to work on sugarcane and cactus. I will have to make a venture to the desert again at some point to build up supplies for sand. That is all for now. I'm going to finish doing my small jobs here and I will see you guys shortly. Okay, so now it's properly daylight now. I've fully replaced all the trapdoors with glass panes and it looks so much nicer. I may end up putting some of the trapdoors on the outside, make them look like shutters, because I always like that appearance on outside of a house. So yeah, I want to show you some of my plans I've got. You know, you've probably seen the washing lines I have out here for my vine farm. I've added I added an additional one in between episodes. I also added a little bit of a water feature / waterfall, so I could plant some sugarcane. While we're here, we're gonna harvest some. And one thing I always find very convenient about sugarcane farms is you can jump about among them and it won't disturb the plant. Because I can imagine sugarcane IRL is pretty strong, so it'd be difficult to disturb it. I've noticed something with the cactus, right? Like, I would harvest them and some of the blocks go missing. Is that something to do with the water, do you reckon? I don't know. Yeah. I feel some of the servers eating some of my cactus. I could be wrong. try not to get in the cactus way. Yeah, should have had at least 2 more there. Okay, that's all the cactus. Anyway, also I want to. I've got a small wheat field down here. I plan to move all of this wheat and plant it along here in little rows, going up the hill. I guess that I feel like that would be pretty. I'm gonna add a house here as an AFK spot. Is I'm not one for standing out in the open when it's dark. It makes me nervous. So I would rather just have a little house here, just like. I'm thinking I might turn this area into a village. I'm thinking like Oriental style, maybe. Don't know. So where this wheat field is sitting, I'm thinking I'll build a house in its place. After I've moved the wheat. Another farm I'm planning as well. Come down here, you might have noticed this big old ditch in the middle of my area here. I plan to like carve the edges out and fill in like a bit way down and turn this into a lake, so I can properly plant some kelp. And notice like there's like a sort of island here. There's actually a bit treacherous to cross actually, so I'm thinking, let's see, from this edge here, maybe from here or something, and we come out and we carve it out all the way over here, to maybe this edge back here. I don't know if this is maybe end up being too big or too excessive, but I wanted to turn this into a massive lake, maybe build some houses around it, that have their own individual little farms. So I'm crossing around the right areas, otherwise I'm gonna drop into a ditch. But anyway, that's sort of my plan. I'm not sure if I'll get all those done today, but we will see how things go. So after a couple of days of working on this and thinking how I want to go about doing stuff, I've decided to downsize the lake idea and just stick to this section here, and this crevice over here can be used for something else. Since I only want to really use it for a kelp farm, I don't want it being too big, but I want it a decent size so I could supply myself with kelp and others, you know. I also want to show you guys something I've been working on over here. We have a stream weekend coming up soon here on the Slackville server, and I've got plans on building a mob farm, and I've sort of walled off this area so I won't get disturbed by any monsters lurking about on the weekend. So I'm going to build a classic mob drop farm. I'm going to put it on this surface here, and this was a ditch here before as well, but I've dug it out and filled it in, and I also dug out the space underneath so I could put a enchantment area and a storage space for any of the bits that come from the farm. So yeah, so I'm gonna actually finish gathering materials for that. So I will see you all later on. Okay, dokie. So I've got the like all dug out to an appropriate size. I want to do a bit more carving around the edge in terms of landscaping, just so I give my kelp a bit more room to grow. I'm going to leave this edge here free of kelp, so you know I can walk across it. And I did make a little bit of a waterfall over here. I might alter it later because it only goes down so far. So I decided to put a little fence over here so it would just stop me from like accidentally getting trapped and like that. I'll probably put some trapdoors on here just to make sure I don't fall through the gaps, because that was like way easy for me to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna continue carving out the dirt to give my kelp a bit more room, and I'm gonna start planting the kelp. I will see you when it's done. Almost done. I'll probably collect another harvest from my mini farm up at the house and plant some more, but that is pretty much the kelp farm done. We just need to build up the amount of kelp we get to harvest. So I'm gonna go get some more kelp from behind the house, probably fill in the mini pond that I put there. And that's pretty much the lake done. We can move on to another task here shortly. Okay guys, a few things have happened since I last saw you. One, we have fully filled the lake full of kelp. So it's ready to get a full harvest. I'm gonna see how much I can get out of this cave, or out of the lake by itself. And we've had our stream weekend, and we built a mob farm. It's not pretty at the moment, it's pretty basic, but it is up and running, and we've got plenty of mobs dropping down, as well as the XP we get from it. And there's lots of things dropping into the chests there. Yeah, my next task would be to build the enchantment area. So I'm gonna build up some supply of materials and get to that. So hopefully we can get that done soon. We also built a separate tree farming area so that we can get all the wood that we will need for bookshelves and other parts of the interior that I have intended. I do need to go mining for diamonds so I can make some enchantment tables. I've already gone ahead and collected up some obsidian for those. I just need to go down the mines and get some diamonds. Hopefully shouldn't take me too long. And while we were had the stream weekend, one of the server mates came by and gifted me a pick, so I've got a fortune pick now with mending on it, and I bought the silky previously, so yeah, we're pretty much all set, and there's a tree growing as we speak. Yeah, I'm happy with the progress that we've made in this episode. Okay, guys, I think I will leave it there for today. We've done quite a bit in this episode. I'm gonna get about gathering up more materials for my next task, which is gonna be prettifying this area into a cozy little enchantment space, so I can beef up my armors. And so, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, and hope you let me know what you think down in the comments. Remember to leave a like, and if so you don't miss out on future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.